Hey guys, Metagaming here. This is just a quick PSA to let you know about after the 40-minute mark around when the triple threat match between Steven and Wade Alexander and the mystery opponent comes on. There is some technical difficulties during the end of the match, which then goes pretty much through the next entrance. It stays good for the entrance or the second entrance in the main event, but then the whole match is pretty much just glitching out pretty much the whole time. There are some watchable moments, but then there's a lot of glitchy moments. So if you guys don't mind, try to stay to watch the end, see who wins. If you can't watch it, then next week I will review what happens on the episode. I wouldn't mind you guys. I don't mind guys leaving. Just leave a like, subscribe, wait for next week's episode. Hopefully it gets better. I'm gonna try to figure out chords wise. It might be the Elgato chord that I have. I don't know what it is, but it's some chord. Excuse me. So I'm gonna hopefully get that fixed, and I'm gonna update Elgato because it has an update. It's updating now, so I'm not able to film the next episode, but I'll have it out for you next week, guys. I'll see you then. Enjoy the episode. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to MWE episode 1. Thank you for joining us this wonderful Friday night. I am sorry about that mess up. We are live here in Raleigh, North Carolina, for what is going to be one of the greatest nights in our entertainment as we get set for tag team action in our tag team tournament. 2 matches tonight, and the final round will be next week as 4 tag teams go one-on-one with each other. As the twins make their entrance here, we get to see them in person. Fairly new tag team to our tag team division here, using they're sort of hypes. You know, they're hype people, hyper people. Sorry, not hype people. At least one of them is. But as we get set for our entrance here, ladies and gentlemen, our tag team action will be brought to you by. Well, we don't know what it'll be brought to you by, but it'll be brought to you by something soon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for our premiere episode of MWE. As we get set to tag team action here as the twins have made their way to the ring, and we await the arrival of their opponents. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful night here, ladies and gentlemen, getting set up for this show here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Everyone's been so... What? Here we go. The Outlaws making their entrance be known here in the Impact area. It's what they call the ring, is their Impact area. I think they need to change the slogan. But the Outlaws, in a record of in our universe here, in our company, they have accumulated 7 tag team championships and 2, when they were around, United States championships, tag team championships, to be precise. These 2 have been teaming since the formation of the Outlaws, resembling back to Justin, which you can see right there in the background right there in our camera view right there. Resembling Justin and the former member, Evan, which was let go of the company not so long ago before the premiere of our episodes here. And they were shortly followed by another member named Connor, which was also let go at the same time of Evan. And we sit here with Isaiah, which was the newest member to the group, but still a veteran for a year here in MWE. For our first live episode here, there are the twins talking strategy, the Outlaws also talking strategy, Justin on the ring. Isaiah and Blake will be starting off tonight. Blake getting the wrist lock, going for a headlock Isaiah getting the reverse, going for an upper headlock here. This is going to be some technical fighting here, ladies and gentlemen. Isaiah is a technical wrestler, submission specialist as well. He may not use a lot of submissions, but he is a submission specialist, let me tell you that. Blake working on the head, trying to get some damage done to the back of the head, taking him down. The helmet can do some... That mask can do some protection to the head. So, and Blake, knee to the face, using the helmet mask as a weapon here. Fireman's carry here. Oh! And a face buster by Blake. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm watching this via a video screen up here at my desk. I'm standing behind the stage here. For my safety, we've had some incidents where wrestlers would come up to the stage and they would put my life in danger for the rest of the entertainment of the people. So they have moved me behind stage. So I'm watching this on a video screen here, so hopefully the quality stays good. And let us know what you think of the quality and what you think so far for our first episode, as Isaiah drops Blake down on a knee. Jeffrey trying to signal for a tag, Isaiah not letting him have it. Isaiah slingshotting Blake into the ring post, or corner, sorry, and a reversal, but to a German suplex by Blake. Excuse me. Blake is pretty strong for his size, his stature against Isaiah, and Isaiah a belly-to-belly suplex right there. As Isaiah heads over, tagging Justin in, his tag team partner. Isaiah must head out of the ring for the tag team rules, and Justin goes ahead and takes a strike on Blake. Justin heading up to the second rope here. Dropping an axe handle, inadvertently taking out the referee. And Justin taking pride in taking out the referee. Now the Outlaws, I'm sorry if I hit the mic, the Outlaws can take advantage of this. Isaiah can get a weapon, or Jeffrey, which is on the ring post, or ring skirt right over there in the background there, for the twins. He can get a weapon, and hopefully take out Justin. Well, whatever they could have had done, they can't do now. The referee's back up. If they hit anyone with a weapon, it can be reversed. What is that? Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That sell of a move right there. Justin going for a belly-to-belly suplex as well, taking Jeffrey and putting him in the middle of the ring. Jeffrey hammering on Justin hammering on Jeffrey. As Justin scaling up, Jeffrey for the spear, and he hit it. Cover, 1, 2, and no, it's only a 2 count. Justin off the ropes to the axe handle. Working on the legs here. Justin getting ready to go for a kick, but was unsuccessful with the hit. And Jeffrey, German suplex. Taking him up. Rack attack possibly. No! An amazing move by Jeffrey right there. And as we get set here, ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey has been known to do some high-flying maneuvers. His weight was able to see that during the time of our Cruiserweight division, he has been a 2-time Cruiserweight champion. Blake, a 1-time Cruiserweight champion. And Jeffrey with a drop kick off the second rope to Justin, taking Justin down. And as we go through the night, ladies and gentlemen, our next match up will be, I believe, it's the next tag team match in our tournament to crown the tag team MWE tag team champions. And Isaiah, a powerful spine buster. Jeffrey rolls out of the ring, comes back into the ring, and Isaiah was confused. Jeffrey going for taking him down on a head drop there. Jeffrey taking control of the match, sending him into the corner. maybe possibly a double team. Yes, the tag was made. Jeffrey, double super kick by both of them. And Blake, high risk maneuver off the second rope. 1, 2, and no, the Outlaws get it out at 2.5. Blake with the amazement, high flying skills as you can see there. I have to give him props for that. That was an amazing maneuver. And a tag made again. Jeffrey coming back in. Up next, Del Rey challenges the Stephen Clones to a match to see who can get the tag team titles. We do not know who his tag team partner will be. Del Rey, former 7-time United States champion, will be going 2-2 with the Stephen Clones, which we'll get further into the information about them as we come later on in the night. Right now, Jeffrey trying to get some damage on Isaiah's head, trying to work down what Blake was able to do earlier. And takedown, Jeffrey, submission maneuver here. Will Isaiah tap? And it will be Blake and Jeffrey. And Jeffrey striking Justin there. And ladies and gentlemen, there we go. The brackets are updated. Jeffrey and Blake continue into the next match. They will face the winners of our tag team match later tonight, which I believe is next. If the schedule has not changed, and mine is outdated, it should be next. And there we go. They're gonna head back to the ring, or the back, ladies and gentlemen. So we stand here, and there's the crowd here in Raleigh, North Carolina, having a good night tonight. Here, as they watch some high-class wrestling, and there's the stage, brought to you by KSC. And I believe, yes, this is tag team action, ladies and gentlemen. And there's a Stephen Clones right there, known as the Grinders. This is the second match in the first round. The winner of this match will go to face Blake and Jeffrey, and the winners of that match, which will be next week, will be crowned the tag team champions here in MWE. They were recently vacated due to our former team of Jordan and Steve. Sorry, I had to remember who the last tag team. It's been a couple months since they've held the titles. They reluctantly vacated it when Jordan had an injury. And our general manager decided to wait to do the tournament until we were able to condone the TV deal, and we are live here on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. As we prepare for our tag team tournament, the Stephen Clones, formerly two-time two-time tag team champions, 4-time United States tag team champions. At a time our roster was huge enough to have 2 tag team titles at the same time, which is condoned that. And as we await for the arrival of Del Rey, and they got a tag team entrance all set up. I don't know I wonder. He got Michael to join him. Michael and Del Rey together for this matchup as we get set for tag team action. Michael is currently holding at a 5-time United States Championships, and under his belt has yet to win a world title match. And Del Rey here, which is in the blue tights, as you can see him right over there. Here we go, we got a better shot right here. 7-time United States champion, 2-time World Tag Team champion. When the World Tag Team titles were instated in the first years, Del Rey is an original. He's been here since the beginning. but he's been a 2-time World Tag Team Champion, and he is a 1-time World Champion here in MWE. And there's Stephen Qualls preparing. Michael giving his brother encouragement. These two are best friends. They've been best friends for a long time. Daryl Ray was what got Michael in here, and Daryl Ray not able to get the first shot at Stephen. This is going to be a lot of confusing, but Stephen was able to take over the match here. Stephen Qualls holding their own and backdrop from Daryl Ray. Stephen Qualls have had a rivalry with Daryl Ray recently. Give you the backstory here, ladies and gentlemen, for those that have not witnessed MWE before. Steven, your normal Steven, the non-clone Steven, had too much of one personality in him to be able to condone and compete. So he split it off, which in return created 2 clones of the same personality. And as his ego personality, his personality to which he loved himself so much that he needed 2 people to split it. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the reasoning for the clones here. As Daryl Ray, it had to hurt, and especially getting the legs bounced back, bending him in half almost. Steven with some amazing moves here. Stephen Qualls has as much agility, has as much of the prowess that Steven has here in MWE. Tag is made. It's the clones working on Daryl Ray. Daryl Ray rolls, gets the clone as the other clone takes a strike at him. And the clone trying to work on the legs here. Trying to keep Daryl Ray from doing his signature moves, which revolve in a Steven. Another high-flying move tonight. That needs to be on the highlight reel there. As we get set, Daryl Ray. Scorpion, a death drop there. Scorpion death drop if you want to be precise. Tag is made, bringing in the Glorious One. Michael not having any problems with the Stephen clones yet, but has had problems with Stephen in the past. Was able to achieve his first United States Championship from Stephen during the time period of which we were attempting to get our first TV deal, and it fell through. Spike TV wasn't able to take us, so here we are. We are finally getting our TV deal with YouTube here. As Stephen takes a strike at Michael. Why am I breaking up here? Tag made, the other Stephen clone coming up, and I think I guess they were trying to see if he would get up, to see if he could figure out which one was the legal one. I don't know there. I don't know the minds of the Stephen clones here. They think alike. They don't even have to tell each other what's going on. They know what they're thinking at all times. And German, no, backbreaker. Stephen taking all his weight and taking it down on the right arm of the Glorious One. The Glorious One being Michael, ladies and gentlemen. He is a glorious wrestler. He's a glorious technician. He's able to do what most men his size cannot do, which is an understatement due to seeing Stephen here able to do the moves. And a super kick. Will it be over? In the cover, Stephen Clone going and taking Daryl Ray out, and the Grinders win. They were able to upset the veterans here. I wouldn't really say veterans. Stephen Clones reach up and they go to the next bracket. They will be facing Blake and Jeffrey next week for the Tag Team Championships. I wonder who will win there. Daryl Ray and Michael will go back to regroup, and they'll hopefully get a Tag Team Championship match in the future. And as we get set, ladies and gentlemen, up next, 8-woman battle royal. Elena, our women's champion, will be in the match. And here we go. Here she comes. Speaking of herself, there she is, Elena, our women's champion. If she wins the battle royal, then she will not have an opponent. She will have a night off at our next upcoming pay-per-view here. I believe it's Anarchy. Well, we're calling our pay-per-view later this month, and Elena preparing for her match. She has to outlast 7 other women to be able to get the night off. If any of the 7 women win the match, they get a chance at that title, the silver that's wrapped around Elena's waist there. And seems like we might be getting some glitching here in the cameras. We'll have to let the technicians know. Yeah, there's some glitching. You might want to get the cameras checked out. I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I was making sure the tech supervisor here that's standing beside me, he's also watching the screen. He was making sure I saw the same thing. So we await the arrival of our next opponent, which will be Chloe here. She is one of the taller women here in MWE. I think the second tallest, if not the first tallest, or sorry, the second tallest, if not the tallest woman in our company here. The second being Tyler, I believe. Chloe has yet to win a women's championship, so this is going to be an opportunity worth for her, because she's going to really want this opportunity to be done and taken. She would want this. Think of what it could bring her to. Ladies and gentlemen, she's able to get this, she will get an instant chance at the women's championship. So her goal will be to take out all 7 women that's against her. That will even include possibly her best friend, who will be also coming out here, ladies and gentlemen. We get ready for Battle Royal action. Let's talk about some history, ladies and gentlemen. Elena is a 2-time women's champion, and as I've already stated, Chloe has not yet won a women's championship. But we get set here, ladies and gentlemen, for the next entrance. These women really like to make their entrance. They like to make us wait. And I believe, if I saw this Titantron right, this will be the veteran, the oldest member of our women's roster. Is it? It is Caitlyn, a 6-time women's champion and a 4-time Divas champion. Excuse me, I need to take some sip of water. But Caitlyn, joining the company during the first year back in 2013, or sorry, beginning of 2012, beginning of 2013, she joined our company, and ever since it's been dominant. And as you can tell, she's gotten a different look. She's updated her look recently. She's cut her hair, and she's also changed out her outfit. Usually she's wearing more of a black to a more darker color, and she's usually wearing tights and usually comes out with a jacket, but now she's coming out just in her ring gear, and she has more of red on her ring gear than she usually does. I'm going to take sips of water to try and do that so I don't dehydrate myself. As people get ready, these women are going to have to hurry up, and these people are going to want the refund for waiting so long for these people to come out. And these people know the sound. It is Lauren making her way down to the ring. She has yet to win her women's championship. She has been in contention for the women's championship, but has yet to capture it due to, let's say, some people that are no longer in the company anymore. As we get ready, she prepares, and she is very, I gotta be biased here. If you want my pick, I'm picking for either Caitlyn or Lauren. Them two, they have been excellent in the past couple of weeks from where I've been sitting, watching, and enjoying their matches. Caitlyn is also an excellent technician. She's excellent in the ring. Hopefully we get to see a singles match with her soon. If not next week, hopefully, as we get set for our next opponent. And I believe the lights have dimmed here. Indeed, indeed, it is Lauren's sister. That will be Katie, the Joker here in MWE. She takes her look after Heath Ledger in honor of him being the Joker in the Dark Knight Rises trilogy during I think it's Dark Knight Rises. But she takes more of a Joker-esque look over than a Harley Quinn look that most women will do these days. As we get set, Katie has yet to win a women's championship. She has not even been in contention for the women's championship. A lot of the women here are brand new to our company. Our women's division used to be small stature, not even 5 people. Over the years, they've been called up to big promotions, Ring of Honor, TNA, New Japan. They've all gone there and they've been showing off their prowess there. And Katie, the smirk. Excuse me. The smirking is there, and you can see it right on her eyes. She is ready for a fight. So we have 3 sisters in this match: Elena, Lauren, and Katie. All sisters, all part of the same family. And as we get set here, we're just extra long wait here, I believe. And there's Katie getting ready. Lights have gone out. The searchlights. The searchlights are out. They're searching for her. The crowd knows the name. It is our winner of the summer bikini contest. She was the only contender. Tyler. She is not like any of the other women in this match. She is brutal, sadistic. She will actually kill to get what she wants. She's been in the company for more than 2 years now, attaining a 3-woman streak and an undefeated streak when she first arrived at a 100 wins in a row, taking the branches of local competitors that were brought in to feed her appetite to even including Caitlyn, which is in the match here. It'll be reliving a rivalry these two face off here in this battle royal. Tyler here. History-wise, as I said, I think I miscorrected. It's either a 3-time or a 4-time. My paper, as I said, this paper they've written in a pen. Person that I have here has horrible penmanship. It looks like a 4, but it also could be a 3. Someone explain that to me. Women's champion, also a winner of the 2015 Women's Search, which is how she was able to get into the company. We put her through training and what put her into this sadistic mood. As we get ready here, ladies and gentlemen, more to come up, I believe, and as you can see, we're brought to you by KFC tonight. And this is a old veteran, first year, Rose, as she wants to be called now. First-year veteran, was in the first year, then left to join New Japan and traveled the world. She was in New Japan, Defiant Wrestling, Ring of Honor, and a short stint in TNA. She was then brought up to NXT for a short dark match for a testing, and she sadly had failed here, and looks like some problems here. Can we get a check on the filters here? I don't know what that was. They were bringing up some information, I guess. They had some problems with the filter. Is this live or is this a playback? So I'm not watching live. So I've been telling them it's live, but it's really not. You guys need to give me more better information. The papers are outdated and all that. Guys, you gotta give me better information so I can do these stuff for these people. I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of Rose, we go back to Katie here. Not Katie. Chloe. This is her best friend here. Her name is Beth. She is a security guard, former security guard. And that's what her look goes. But here, she's taken the security guard and she's gotten rid of it. And she now looks to bring laughter to the children here. As for some reason she resembles herself with waving inflatable tube men. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember the name. But, ladies and gentlemen, this match is getting set. It's getting heated. The women here, much star power. And this is not even a full roster here, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we have two more people. We have another diva, which we'll see shortly in the future. Diva. Another woman, which we see in the future. And I believe another one. And there she is. It's the security guard coming out. Excuse me, pointing at the camera. And here we go. Epic carnage. Chloe with Lauren. Beth with Rose. And as I called it, Tyler versus Caitlyn. And Elena going after her sister Katie, the Joker. And is Elena able to get the elimination? No. Wait, almost maybe. Back there in the corner. And Lauren able to break free from Elena. Tyler trying to eliminate Caitlyn. Beth maybe trying. No, she's taking into a super leg. It's going to be a lot of action, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm not able to call all of it, please forgive me. I'm going to try to call as much as I can. Beth just on the second rope. And oh, Katie's been eliminated. Lauren's been eliminated. And there's a shock to the crowds, ladies and gentlemen, seeing that epic move. As Chloe takes, or Elaine took a fight to Chloe, taking down the base of the taller woman. I believe Chloe stands 2 feet to a foot over Elena here. And look at Elena able to bend Chloe, taking Chloe down there. Rose taking action to Chloe, or to Caitlyn out there. And suplex. Tyler taking a rest, and never mind, Rose getting ready to try to eliminate her. Beth was taking a rest there. Looks like she's gonna go help Rose there. Do they get the elimination? No, they do not. Wait, maybe they're gonna try to. They're gonna get the verdict, and Tyler breaks free. Elena, remember, ladies and gentlemen, Elena has to win to be able to get the free night. Any other woman wins, they're on an instantly #1 contender for the women's championship, which still is beside Elena's waist. And Chloe eliminates. The women's champion has been eliminated. Chloe. There is going to be a #1 contender, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight. A #1 contender is been picked. We just got to see who it is. Beth targeting Caitlyn, and Caitlyn's been eliminated. There goes both my picks. So Tyler gonna go straight after Chloe here. Beth and Rosie in the forward corner here. Look at the strength of Beth. And the kick, and Tyler able to get the tall lady down. I don't know what the height difference is between. Yeah, they're close in height, probably about half a foot, 6 inches. As Tyler eliminates Chloe. Chloe is going to have to go another month without being #1 contender. Probably better luck next month if she can get the match. And look at Beth, the strength of Beth, eliminating Rose over the top rope. As Tyler waited for Beth, and Beth ran straight into Tyler's trap. And Tyler, Irish whip, taking down Beth, the former security guard. Tyler going up to the top rope. That's a bad idea. Oh, sit down. A sit down. Leg drop onto Beth. And Tyler. Oh, facebuster to Beth. And Tyler scaling Beth. Is she going to be able to do it? Twisted. She's able to hit the twisted. Is she going to... And the suplex right there, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler looking to dominate. Tyler just needs to focus on eliminating Beth if she's going to want to win this. And Beth eliminated Tyler versus Elena at Anarchy, ladies and gentlemen. A pay-per-view meant for Tyler, I have to say. And Tyler is going to enter Anarchy as the #1 contender. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be Tyler, Elena at Anarchy. It's enough said, ladies and gentlemen. As the women that were on the outside clear out, Tyler gets the ring here. And Tyler's going to lead the ring as well, as ladies and gentlemen. Just a reminder, MWE brought to you by KFC. Up next is Triple Threat action. Wade Alexander, our United States Champion. And the man we spoke of earlier, Steven. Yes, Steven has not looked like his clones. He has changed his look recently to separate from his clones. Growing out a beard, shaving. Probably looks like maybe half of his head. Let's talk about Steven's history here in MWE. He is the first and only King of the Ring winner of our tournament here. He is a ladies' man, as he puts it. He's amazing with automobiles. Every so often he'll bring out one of his automobiles and show us off. That brings out the ego in himself. But let's talk about championships he has won. The clones, as we said, have won tag team gold. He has won tag team gold twice with 2 separate partners. Daryl Ray was one partner before their egos clashed and their rivalry began. And another time on a separate occasion with, I believe... What? Well, Dan... I believed he was fired. He was let go of the company. It was posted in our monthly newsletters that he was let go. Last I knew, he was competing in New Japan. Oh, excuse me, voice crack. He was competing back in New Japan. I don't know what he's back here for. He's here now. Let's go over his statistics, ladies and gentlemen. If I remember correctly, 2-time United States champion, 0-time tag team champion, 1-time women's champion, don't ask me why, and 0-time world heavyweight champion. So, and up next, ladies and gentlemen, Wade Alexander, our United States champion. He's a blue chipper, recently winning our United States championship. And here he comes as he enters. He recently won the United States Championship at our last big event. Our equivalent to WrestleMania. We are local here. It was great to see Alexander. It was Retrocade. But, ladies and gentlemen, Retrocade is our WrestleMania, as if Starcade was WrestleMania to the WCW when it was active. And surely it will be in today's tier as Wade Alexander enters the physique of Wade Alexander, this young man here, entering no longer than 6 months ago, winning the United States Gold just under a month ago. And Dan, let's go back to Dan here. I don't know what he's doing back here. He was, as far as I knew, he was fired. I don't know why the GM was able to, why and how the GM brought him back. I do not know this stuff. I cannot answer it for you. Dan is going to work on Wade Alexander. Steven's going to take the time here. Hopefully Steven. Nope, Dan's going to go after Steven. Steven's going to reverse Dan, though, and take him up into a suplex, almost taking the feet and hitting Wade Alexander with it, with Dan's feet. Excuse me for the drink of water, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to keep the excitement to a minimum here. I am happy to see. I'm really not happy to see. I don't know why I'm saying I'm really happy to see. I'm really happy to see Wade and Alexander finally meet Steven, which was Wade Alexander's trainer back in the Performance Center. Master versus Apprentice here. But I am really not happy to see Dan back. As far as I knew, he was fired. He was let go. He lost the match. He should have been never able to come back. Steven's going to roll out of the ring, catch his breath. As Dan's going to work on Wade Alexander, the United States Champion. Dan's going to go for the cover while Steven's down one. Not even a one count. The hand was never slapped down before Wade was able to pull out. And Dan's going to work on the head here. And Dan, high risk, very high dangerous, taking that move and was not able to connect with it. And a kick to Dan for Wade Alexander to do a net breaker just to be able to turn on Steven there with the body slam. Wade Alexander, Irish whip. Dan taking Wade into the corner there. And Wade getting that belly to belly there, showing the prowess. And Wade's going to go after Steven now with a takedown. He's going to pick Steven up here. Going up for a fireman's carry, taking him down and dropping him on his knee. The gut buster, as we call it here in the pro wrestling world. A death drop by Steven. A right-handed one at that. Steven's going to go up to the second rope. He's going to... was able to miss the splash. As Dan's going to go for maybe a body drop, but Wade's going to replace it for a death drop. And Steven, Irish whip to the corner. And Steven talking some smack to Wade, and then, taking his face and driving it straight into the second. As he does pretty much the same move, but without the turnbuckle. To Dan. And Steven was going to go for, I don't know what, but Dan was able to replace it with a death drop. Dan going to go for the cover here. One. No, Steven's going to be able to count out. Kick out, sorry, not count out. Dan drop kick to the back of Steven. Dan's done his homework. Steven's had an injury with his back before. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last time you see Steven for quite a while. He will be leaving off to compete in the Olympics. So this will be the last time you see him for quite a while, ladies and gentlemen. Wade going for the cover, getting the 2 count on Steven. Hopefully Steven can get the win here. Can get the W, leave on a good note. Go to the Olympics as knowing that he won his last match here until he returns, in a couple months. Or within a month here. Dan kicking Wade, getting Wade down on his feet. And Dan was taking the boot and striking Wade, getting Wade down. Dan going for the cover. 1, 2. That was sort of a fast count. Wade able to roll out. Dan was going for the back drop kick, and Dan straight into a twisted neck breaker, going for the cover, trying to get the cover. One, not even a 1 count. Well, it was a 1 count, but from my visual, it looked the referee was able to slap it. From my visual, Steven was able to kick out before. Steven's gonna go for the cover here. 1. Dan kicking out at the count of 1. This is our high camera, ladies and gentlemen. We got our camera crane. It's gonna come right back down. We'll just check. It helps the medics to be able to keep their eyes on Wade, even though he was out of the camera view. But if he wouldn't come back up, we knew after so long they have a timer. If he doesn't come up, then they'll send someone to go check on the referee or something. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wade Alexander doing some show-offness right there. With the roll, Dan gonna take a knee to the back. And looks like some camera glitching there. Sorry about it. It seems like we've done some things. What's going on? What the? Dan was able to overcome pinning the champion, but what? I don't understand what's going on for cameras, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully next week we can have it more better up, but welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to MWE. We get set for our main event. Alec goes one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champion Will, which you saw a quick glimpse of him. Sorry about the quick jump, ladies and gentlemen. As far as I know, we had to edit it. Some camera footage was lost during the entrance, so we had to break that. And while we were during the entrance, I was able to get a fudge round. So, yummy fudge round. I'm going to eat this right quick. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, MW is brought to you by Fudge Round. Fudge Round. Okay, that was too funny. But ladies and gentlemen, well, I don't know how to explain it. Alec, ladies and gentlemen, he is his costume's being looking like maybe like a Jack the Ripper or something like that. I don't know. But let's go over Alec's stats here. 4-time United States champion, 0-time tag team champion, 3-time, well, 2.5-time World Heavyweight champion. Why do you ask? 3.5? Because he had to vacate the title and he gave the title to someone else, which would be the man that has the title now. And he stands to the side of the ring. You could barely see him there. Well, let's talk about Will right quick. Will is I believe he is a 8-time United States champion and a 4-time World Heavyweight champion. There, you see him right there. He's in the lights over there. As Alec gets ready for showing off his prowess, and there's a shock of his mask there. And we're gonna check it with the hood. As he removes it, there's a shot of our world champion. There's Alec there, full color. Referee calls for the bell, and we're on with the main event. And Alec is with the belly to belly. This fudge round is so good, so good, so delicious. Like, you guys should eat a fudge round while watching this stuff. It makes it more entertaining. I don't know why I said that. I'm gonna get fired. They shouldn't have given me a fudge round. It tells the truth. But red tights, man. Will Taking the early advantage here as Alec fights to try to get a struggle and out and Will. Now some more camera glitches here. We're sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the technical difficulties we're having. We don't want to cut the main event, but we don't want you guys to get mad at us either. So we want you guys to see the main event. We don't want it to be. So we're gonna try to get it fixed for next week's Long Choice episode of MWE. If not by next week, we'll hopefully get it by so you can have a clean, seamless pay-per-view to watch. Guys, I'm seeing the same thing you are, so I'm sorry. And 10 headbutts to the thing by Will. Will takes a chop block. And looks like he's taunting. I don't know what's going on. I really need to update our cameras. These cameras suck. Can't run over a 40-minute limit or something. Ladies and gentlemen, I am. If you left now, I am really sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for what you're seeing now. I wouldn't blame you for leaving. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful night here in Raleigh, North Carolina for our first episode of MWE. And this is totally unwatchable. Like, I am serious. Like, and Alec looks like to be taking him down for clothesline, getting the pin. 1, 2, a 2 count. It must be Alec doing this, corrupting the cameras. But cameras, they're just sucking. Seriously. Will was able to get his, looks like maybe a submission working on the legs or his finger 4 leg rock. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm trying not to watch it. I'm watching it, but I'm not watching it at the same time. Headlock. There might be something wrong with our cables or something here. We'll have to check the cables, ladies and gentlemen. And Will getting some friskiness there. Referee for some reason wasn't seeing or wasn't calling. He might have been thinking he was trying to he was talking to him or something. The referee didn't see it. Oh, power driver by Will. Now Alec is on top, and Alec goes for body slam. Kick to the face. Hand to the face. A burp in the fudge round. Remember, guys, fudge around with fudge rounds. And Alec for the submission maneuver. Will tap. He taps. Well, not taps, but gives up. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Alec is your winner. We're going to cut cameras here. Join us next week. Hopefully our cameras will be better. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you.